Good morning. I welcome you all at PTE Tutorials Office Group. I'm again back, Shruti, your PTE coach, with one more mini mock of PTE-A reading. Just tell me, am I audible to you all? And are you able to see the screen? Good morning, Mohammed. Good morning, Vivek. Okay, thank you so much, Vivek. The screen is not timed. So I'm going to share the screen, and for each question, instructions will be given. First of all, you will be having your reading, writing, fill in the blanks as you get in your real exam. So let's start. Now you will get one paragraph, options will be given, and you just have to select the options and send those to me. I will give you the full-fledged time of 1 hour 15 seconds, not more than that. Okay? Read the paragraph carefully, find your answers carefully, and send me your answers. Don't send one by one, send the collective responses and then press enter. Okay? Here is your first question, reading, writing, fill-ups. You just have to type the answers in the question box so that I can just verify. After that, I'll show you the screen. Next slide for the correct answers. You can match and give your answers, like put question number 1, how many of you were correct? This by this. Okay? So let's start. Best of luck. The very first question you have now, and time starts now, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Your time is up. Give me your responses. Followed, exposed, variations, harm. Shake. Vishatra, your answers are incorrect. Only first 2 are correct ones. No, first one is also incorrect. Then I have the answers from Gupta sir, conducted, exposed, differences and harm. 1 incorrect. Jonathan, followed, exposed, differences, affect. Last one incorrect. Then I have Banuka. Followed, exposed, disparity. Why disparity word I can write here? Affect, wrong. Kiruti, followed, exposed, disparity, harm. Kiruti, third, wrong. Pramod, pursued. How can I write here pursued? It's not making sense. Exposed, disparity, hurt. Wrong. Followed, exposed, differences, affect. Till now, no one is all correct. Amanpreet, soothed. Followed, exposed, disparities. Did I write disparity? Disparities? No. Harm. Bahadur sir, only exposed you wrote. Venu, conducted, exposed, variations, and hum. Let's check the answers. The answers are followed, exposed, differences, and hum. You want to know the reasons? Should I explain or just keep it as a mock only? I cannot check each and everyone's answers, so that's why keeping others as it is. I'm sorry. See, give me 1 second. Huh? The first was, let's go back because we have the options too. Okay. The babies of women living in high air pollution neighborhoods may have lower IQs. A study dashed low-income pregnant women in the South Bronx and Upper Manhattan. How can I write with a study conducted in is this place? They haven't taken the name of any company, any organization, any university. In is used for. If I want to use here conducted, then it should be, because till now you people have just read a study conducted by. Am I right? So here only followed. Next, it was very clear. Most of you were also correct. Exposed to. This is a collocation. With exposed, we write to. Then, and moreover, this they are talking about air pollution. Means we are exposed to air pollution. Then number 3. I want to tell you today one thing that is really very important, and we generally ignore it. Now, what is that thing? You know, when I was appearing for this exam, and at that time even I felt the same thing, and many times you also have felt it, but you don't apply that thing regularly when you are doing your practice for reading blanks, whether it is reading writing or it is reading fill in the blanks. Sometimes what happens, the answer we choose somewhere as per our knowledge. We don't connect it to the line, the previous line, or the coming line. Unless and until you are not even reading the line, how can you get the crux of that line, that which particular word should come there? Haven't you noticed here the word is difference? Sorry. The difference of 4 or 5 points. Then it should be. Experts say the differences. Moreover, here the word is do not. With do not, I need one such word here which will be singular or plural. As per simple present tense, I need here plural. Only with plural we can write do not. I mean the third person, whatever I'm choosing here. And I have just 2 options with plural. Differences and variations. And which one I will select? The difference of 4 word in itself, that line or the previous line or the coming line, sometimes you will get the answer, but we don't actually look over there. This is our mistake. Am I right? Then next, many of you have written here wrong. Some of you have selected the correct answer. That is a good thing. See, it shows that air pollution may dash children. How can you say this thing, it may affect only? When you are using the word affect, it can be positive or it can be negative. Don't we say positive effects, negative effects? Affect doesn't mean always that it will be putting bad impact on you or on someone. And here, clearly, the throughout paragraph's meaning is negative. We are talking about air pollution, which is not at all a good thing. Then how can I select here affect word? Direct meaning that should be put there, that is harm. And one more thing. Here we are not talking about any accident something. Then why to select hurt or injure? Injure, okay. No one select hurt. It's not nothing like pollution hurts you. No, it only harms you. Is it clear? Say yes or no so that I can move to the next. Okay. Next question. So always think, relate, understand, apply grammar, apply collocations. It will give you the best answers. It's not at all mandatory that every time we all should know the meaning of each and every word. Giving you again the instructions, collocations, grammar, and your understanding will always help you to find the best and the correct answer. Next slide. Time starts now. The answers are, I'm explaining again. First one was involved in actions. Then it was seize. The difference between seize and stop. Stop means immediate stop. Seize doesn't mean that immediate stop. And after that happens. Why happens? I have to select. Few minutes back I said, your paragraph sometimes gives you the hint that that particular word will come there. See this? What happens on the outside? It was clearly written. In the similar way, it should be what happens on the inside. Then gang leaders communicate through letters. You know, letter is what? Letter is a means of communication. That's why I'm going to write there. They communicate through letters. And the last, where mail is monitored. Why monitored? I have some other options too. Watched, you cannot use the word mail is watched. It is not examined. We are not doing any experiment or something like that. Supervise, it is not supervision. If someone is having a check on the mail, mail is only monitored. And you can also use it as a collocation as mail you on the screen. So the answers will be involved, sees, happens, communicate, and monitored. One more thing, just give you people marks that from this question you got these many marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are correct out of these? And always keep this thing in mind that from this question type you're also getting writing score, because this is generally reading writing blanks are based on grammar and collocations. And these two are the part of your writing. Grammar, basically the grammar rules. Collocation is also the part of grammar. These two things are actually the part of your writing module. That's why you people get writing score there. Next question. Be careful. Time starts now. Your time is up. Brinda, give answers in one go. Huh? Bahadur sir, betterment. How can I write annually betterment for cinematic? No. Then it is achievements. The Oscar achievements. I cannot write a plural word here with is. Bahadur sir, work on your grammar. It's not managed. Local is also wrong. Kiruthi. Excellent statuette, managed formal. One incorrect. Then I have Brinda. Brinda, give your answers in one go. Jubin, excellent statuette, managed, official. I knew that you people will select like organized and managed. Just tell me the difference between organized and managed. Bharti, excellent, excellent statuette, managed, and last is official. It's not official ceremony. You're wrong. Excellent statuette, managed, and the last one, what are you writing? Formal. One incorrect. Then I have am I audible? Some are saying I'm not audible. Many are saying they can hear me. Let's check the answers. Are a set of awards given annually excellence for cinematic achievements. The people do some good things in their fields, like nominations and all, and after that whosoever is at the first position, the person got the best persons got selected, and then one person will get the award for his or her excellence for that particular role. Then I have the Oscar statuette. Have you seen the Oscar award? It's a small statue. Statuette means small statue. Is officially named the Academic Award of Merit, and as see the word merit, definitely I'm going to select their excellence. Then I have most all of you have selected here organized and overseen, managed. There is no such difference between organized and managed. If something is organized means you have managed it, then why to select the same kind of word at two different places? Moreover, I need their third form of verb because of the presence of that and. And means the word written before and after it should be in pair. If first form is used there, you need first form. Second form, third form, third form. Ing, gerund is there, definitely you have to find the next word in the same way. If it is meant, advertisement, you need some other word in meant. 70 to 80% cases, the words are taken in this way with conjunctions. Then the awards are given each year at a formal ceremony. It's not an official ceremony. It should be conducted by the office, by the company, and it should be run in one office, then company. But it is just one place, people gather there, and this is just like one formal ceremony where all the best people, they get their awards for their excellence. Am I clear? Let's check the next. Am I audible this time? Because I think some people are having internet issue. Most of you are able to listen to me, but some are not. Please check the connections. Next question, be careful. Time starts now. Your time is up. No one has sent the answers. Durang, migration try. Why migrants try to restore standstill feed. What about others? Academy. Okay, it was the previous one. Please give your answers. Let's check the answers then without wasting much time. It is, they all have big migration problems because next word is migrant, so it will be only migration problems. Then I have next word, migrants continue to reach Calais. With reach, I'll write continue to. And then on top of the stopped trucks, I can write only stopped, not at the other blanks. They are rebuilt within days. Because here you're talking about there are walls to keep migrants out of Britain. Wall with wall means it is related to building. It is related to building a wall. This is the collocation again. So they are rebuilt within days. The government says blah blah. They have no jobs. Meanwhile, aid groups feed the migrant families. Just because of the presence of families, I'm going to select here the word feed, not nourish. Aid groups never nourish. Nourish means a high level positive word. And they are not here to guide you, to guide the families. And because we are talking about here jobs and then help. It's nothing like aid groups. Aid itself means you're helping. I'm not going to write again and again the word help. Aid means help. So left with only and only feed. Feed the families. Collocation. Next question. Hey guys, just tell me, am I audible or are you able to see the screen? Because I'm not getting the questions from you. Anyone can send me a message. Am I audible? Okay. Next we have reorder paragraphs. You just have to give me the correct order, correct pairs, select the correct pair and send it to me. Thank you, Asma, as of now I got your messages. Vishal, from my side, audience view is 98%. Please check your connection, because sometimes when low internet connection is there, you will not be able to see what is there. Give me your answers. Check your answer. The correct answer is 3142. Should I explain it? So let's check the explanation of this particular question. It is just the similar one. You just need to find the coherence at 5:12 a.m. This is just the starting one. If I'm going to select the main tumbler, which main tumbler you are talking about here, but I cannot start there. The fire, which fire you're talking about. So I'm left with only number 3. So we'll take it as my opening statement. At 5:12 a.m. on April 18, 1906, the people of San Francisco were awakened by an earthquake. An earthquake means it is the introduction of something that had happened there that would devastate the city. Then the tumbler having a 7.7 to 7.9 magnitude. Now it is just connected to the previous words of the previous statement, that is earthquake. Now they are giving you the scale, the rate at which it occurred. Lasted about 1 minute and was the result of rupturing of the northernmost 296 miles of the 800-mile San Andreas Fault. Fault means that those plates. You might have read earthquakes and faults, summarized spoken text. But when calculating destruction, now see the connection, the coherence. They said this to this and was the result of this and this. rupturing of this. But when calculating destruction, the earthquake took second place to the Great Fire that followed. To the Great Fire that followed, the fire lasting for. In the previous three, you haven't talked about fire. Only in the number 4, you will talk about fire. So it will be connected to number 2. 4 and 2 is a direct pair. The fire lasting 4 days and done. No need to read it again. The moment you do your next question, kindly do the proofreading. Proofreading doesn't mean that now you have to check the spellings. Here, don't need even. What you have to do, you just have to find the story. Whatever I have selected, is it making the story or not? If that story is complete, means your answers are correct. Next question. Give me the answer. So check your answers now. Answers are 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. All animals, and these are the real exam questions. All animals have a strong exploratory urge, but for some it is more crucial than others. It depends on how specialized they have become during the course of evolution. Now see the connection. It depends on, they are more crucial, it depends on coherence. If they have put all their efforts into the perfection, now you're talking about specialization. Specialization means efforts into the perfection of one survival trick. Then, with the general complexity of the world around them, see the connection. So long as the anteater had its ants, the koala bear had gum leaves, then they are satisfied. And living is easy. The non-specialists, however, the opportunists of the animal world can never afford to relax. Now, in number 1, you are giving, the moment you are done with, you are satisfied, or you are have gotten each and everything, each and every materialistic or any other things, then you are satisfied. But the non-specialists, however, the opportunities of the animal world can never afford to relax, just like we human beings. Next, now we have reading, fill in the blanks. In reading, fill in the blanks, options will be there. You just have to select it and give me the answers. Wait a sec, because some issue is there, but I'm not getting your answers. Some are saying I'm able to, you people are able to listen to me. And some are saying no. Next question. Time starts now. Check the answers. First one is we need to revise our recommendations. Then however, nutrition is an art as well as science. Then let alone in their nutritional needs. I can't write here nutrition needs. Nutritional needs. And the last we have our environment interact, because here they are talking about, as we discover more about how our genes and environment, it's not they attract, they interact with each other, because we have the influence of environment on our genes. Even genes doesn't mean that your behavior is not affected by your environment. No, it put impact. Next question. Check your answers. It is difficult to tell precisely when the Breton language was born. And as early as the 6th century, the new country was established. I cannot replace these two words. Language was established, or language was born, or new country was born. We may get confused between these two blanks, whether I should put language was established, or it was born, or country was born, or country was established. There is only one clue present right now, that is as early as the 6th century. 6th century is what? They have mentioned you the date, the year actually, or the century. Whenever you have these kind of stuff in your sentence, the date, year, century, then you always select established or established, depending upon the tense of that particular paragraph. Reason, we always see these kind of words. Established since 1985. Whenever established word is there, AD, BC, the date with a particular day, year, month, everything will be there. So new country was established, not born. So I'm left with the only born. So I'll write Breton language was born. And in that line, with the language, I don't have any year, any century, any date. It is only with new country. Then, but for many centuries, its language remained close to the one of Great Britain. And this is just the similar one you need here. Second form of verb, it's easy one, very close even to the dialect spoken in the southwest. The 8th century is the milestone where Britain, Cornish and Welsh are dash as different languages. You can get confused between taken or considered. I cannot write it with it was taken as different language. It was considered as. You don't take the language, you just follow something and you consider the things which are there in the languages. So these are the answers. Next question. Take your time. The answers for this question are, climate is the word we use. We don't choose this word for weather, actually. We use it. The desert has a dry climate because there is very little rain, not heavy rain, because we are talking about dry climate. So giving me the clue of little rain. And where, on the other hand side, this desert word is written, means little rain. The UK has a dash climate, temperate climate. It's not dry climate, which means I cannot write here that because of the presence of that comma there. That means no. And here, if I remove the subordinate clause, still the meaning will be the same, which means winters are overall mild and summers generally don't get too hot. Next question. This is a real exam question. Check the answers. This is the last question, I suppose. Surely, reality is what we think it is. Reality is revealed. This is the collocation. Reality is revealed to us by our experiences. This view of reality is one many of us hold, if only implicitly. If it will be held implicitly, only then we will be able to view the reality. Then I certainly find myself thinking this way in day-to-day life. It's easy to be seduced. After be, I need here third form, because we always write either noun or third form, or first form plus ing. So I'm left with only it's easy to be seduced by the face nature reveals. Now see, nature means reality. Again got the clue, reveals, revealed. Reality is revealed. Means I'm now damn sure this blank is correct. Reveals directly to our senses, yet in the decades since first encountering chemist, I have learned that modern science tells a very different story. Modern science. This sentence is written in present perfect tense. I have learned that. Means I should use only present tense there. So modern science, I cannot write here, told a very different story or explains. Science doesn't explain something. It only tells you. Okay. So I'm left with only tells. Modern science tells a very different story. And we are done. Today we were having some issue of internet. That's why some people were able to listen to me, some are not. So can't do anything for that. Just watch the webinar in the evening on YouTube. It will be uploaded there, and you may just sit at that time and you can get your answers, mark it, and then give you score, and then check how much score you were getting. Thanks for joining the session. Take care. Bye-bye.